call this meeting to order. If everyone would rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item on the agenda is the reading and approval of the minutes from...
Could you pull the mic closer?
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
Usually no one needs a mic with my mouth, but I'm usually loud. Okay. The first item on the agenda is the reading and approval of the minutes for the Board of Commissioners meeting held on July 7th, 2021. I'm assuming everybody has had an opportunity to review those. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved. Second.
On the question? All in favor? Aye. Opportunity for the board to address the board on agenda items only. Anyone?
To the public.
Okay. Resolutions. 21-0201, approving current payables. Brian.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby approve the following payables. Lackawanna County's general fund numbers 325-215-326-117 inclusive, totaling $3,755,952.24. Electronic fund transfers including all payroll accounts totaling $5,671,034.23. Adopted regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. Madam Commissioner.
Does anyone have any questions? Do I have a motion to approve the current payables?
Motion. Second.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution 21-0188, entering into a master service agreement.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby enter into a master service agreement with Forerunner Technologies to provide parts, coverage, software assurance, remote monitoring, remote support, dispatch support services, and/or dedicated on-site support services for the Department of Information Technology. Agreement to commence immediately and shall end on May 31st, 2022. Adopted regular meeting Board of Commissioners held on July 21st, 2020. Madam Commissioner, here to speak upon that is our IT Director, Mr. Mike Brown.
Hi, Mike.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Mike.
This master agreement will help us to maintain our current phone system. This is an annual maintenance agreement that we need to have in place to resolve any incidents with phone shutdowns and system upgrades that come through.
Does anyone have any questions for Mike? Okay, if there are no questions, can I have a motion to approve Resolution 21-0188?
Motion. Second.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution 21-0189, accepting a proposal from Sirius Computer Solutions. Brian.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby accept the proposal from Sirius Computer Solutions for the annual maintenance of the AS400. Term to begin immediately and end on April 30th, 2022. Adopted in the meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. Once again, here is Director Brown.
Again, this is a maintenance contract to allow us to maintain our AS400 system, which supports the treasurer's tax claim, the sheriff's with sheriff sales, and the assessor's office with filings and maintenance of land records.
Any questions for Mike? Do I have a motion to approve 21-0188? I'm sorry, is it 89?
Motion. Second.
On the question? All in favor? Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Mike.
Resolution 21-0190, entering into a cooperation agreement with the Borough of Jessup.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna is hereby authorized to enter into a cooperation agreement with the Borough of Jessup. Be it further resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna is hereby award the following community development block grant construction contracts for the following: Wodak Construction LLC for the Jessup Memorial Park ADA bathroom reconstruction project. General Construction for the Jessup Memorial Park ADA bathroom reconstruction project. Wodak Construction LLC, 2407 Orphan School Road, Kingsley, PA 18826. The lowest, most responsible, and qualified bidder for $57,500. adopted at the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. Madam Commissioner, here to speak upon that is our Director of Economic Development, Ms. Brenda Zhang.
Hi, Brenda.
Good morning. These are standard required CDBG program agreements. The resolution states that the county is entering into a cooperation agreement with the Borough of Jessup and a contractor agreement with Wada Construction LLC. They are the lowest, most responsible bidder for the Jessup Memorial Park ADA bathroom reconstruction project, and the project is for $57,500. Does anyone have any questions?
Do I have a motion to approve 21-0190?
Motion. Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Brenda, you're sticking around?
Yes.
Resolution 21-0191, entering into a cooperation agreement with Clifton Township. Brian.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna is hereby authorized to enter into a cooperation agreement with the Township of Clifton. Be it further resolved, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna is hereby award the following community development block grant construction contracts for the following: Sean Byrne Construction for the Clifton Township Building ADA bathroom reconstruction project. General Construction for the Clifton Township Building ADA bathroom reconstruction project. Sean Byrne Construction, 349 rear North Main Street, Dixon City, PA, the lowest, most responsible and qualified bidder for $46,660. Adopted at the meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. And Commissioner Hill once again is director second.
Again, these are standard required agreements for our CDBG program. The resolution states that the county is entering into a cooperation agreement with Clifton Township and a contractor agreement with Sean Byrne Construction. And they, again, were the lowest, most responsible bidder for general construction for the Clifton Township Building ADA bathroom reconstruction project, and it is an amount of $46,660. Does anyone have any questions?
Do I have a motion to approve 21-0191?
Motion. Second.
On the question, all in favor? Aye. Resolution 21-0192, entering into a cooperation agreement with the Borough of Mayfield.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna is hereby authorized to enter into a cooperation agreement with the Borough of Mayfield. Be it further resolved, the Board of Commissioners of the County of Lackawanna is hereby award the following community development block grant construction contract for the following: Mayfield Borough Bank Building ADA restroom project. General Construction for the Mayfield Borough Bank ADA restroom project. Woodcock Construction LLC, 2407 Orphan School Road, Kingswood, PA 18826. Lowest, most responsible and qualified bidder for $36,685. Adopted at the meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. Madam Commissioner, once again, is director second.
This is another CDBG project, and again, these are standard required agreements for that program. The resolution states that the county is entering into a cooperation agreement with the Borough of Mayfield and a contractor agreement with Wada Construction LLC. Again, they were the lowest, most responsible bidder for the Mayfield Borough Bank Building ADA reconstruction restroom project in the amount of $36,685. Any questions?
Okay, do I have a motion to approve Resolution 21-0192?
Motion. Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda. Resolution 21-0193, entering into a memorandum of agreement with the Pennsylvania State University. Brian.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby entered into a memorandum of agreement with the Pennsylvania State University for the purpose of conducting a community relations workshop for law enforcement for the probation, parole, and sheriff's department. Adopted at the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. Madam Commissioner, who speaks upon that as our Human Resources Director, Mr. Justin?
This is part of a continuing partnership with Penn State University. Part of this agreement will result in our law enforcement departments being trained in diversity and inclusion initiatives.
Anyone have any questions for Justin?
No.
Do I have a motion to approve 21-0193?
Motion. Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Justin. Resolution 21-0194, entering into a reimbursement agreement.
Be Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby enter into a reimbursement for the Pennsylvania County Health Insurance Purchasing Cooperative and Benefit for the Dependent Eligibility Audit Services Agreement. After the regular meeting for the Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. And here to speak on that is our CFO, Mr. Tom Durkin.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is just an agreement with PCHIP, the Pennsylvania Health Insurance Purchasing Cooperative, which is the county cooperation agreement whereby I think there's 19 counties involved in all managing our health insurance in the same big group. Well, we're in the process right now of doing a dependent audit on for our health insurance policies. A company named BMI is doing the audit, but this agreement is an agreement with PCHIP for them to reimburse us for whatever the cost of the audit is. They had agreed to do that because they decided this was a really good thing for all the members in the consortium to do. So they found money to do it with, and they're going to reimburse us. This is the agreement whereby we have to sign it in order to get our money back. That's all.
Tom, are the other counties doing the audits also?
I believe of the 19 counties in the cooperative, I believe all of them have agreed to have the dependent audit done.
Okay, good.
Okay, any other questions? Do I have a motion to approve Resolution 21-0194?
Motion. Second.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you,
Tom.
Commissioners.
Thank you.
Resolution number 21-0195, approving the COVID-19 Arts and Culture Grants.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby approve Phase 1 of the COVID-19 Arts and Cultural Creative Community Grants Award in the amount of $153,500. Adopted at the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. And Commissioner who speaks upon it as our Director of Arts and Culture, Ms. Maureen Mooney.
Good morning, Commissioners and everyone. We were able to reallocate funds since a lot of our programs unfortunately were postponed or canceled due obviously to the COVID. So these are special community grants, put some joy back into the community, and we're really happy with them. They were all vetted through a review process.
Does anybody have any questions for Maureen?
No.
Do I have a motion to approve Resolution 21-0195?
Motion. Second.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Resolution 21-0196, awarding an arts and culture program grant.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby award the Arts and Cultural Program grant in the amount of $6,000 to the Borough of Jessup for the opening of their new Kids Corner playground with a fireworks display. Adopted at the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. And Commissioner here once again is President James.
So this is a special one-time funding because Jessup has the opening of a new Kids Corner playground, and it's been a difficult year to fundraise, and we are trying to help communities have these special community events during COVID.
Any questions for Maureen? No. Do I have a motion to approve 21-0196?
Motion. Second.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen. Resolution 21-0197, accepting a memorandum of agreement for the Area Agency on Aging.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County hereby accept the memorandum of agreement between the Area Agency on Aging and Suite Advertising, Clark Summit, to produce 4 digital public service ads. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 21st, 2021. Madam Commissioner here to speak upon that is our Director of the Area Aging, Mr. Jason Rulish.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Jason.
This is a very simple agreement. We are doing more media advertising, more social media advertising with SWEDA to help get the word out about the services that are offered to the Area Agency on Aging. This agreement, although protects the data that we gather in those efforts and make sure that we establish ownership of that data and protects our seniors and it protects anyone using the links that we have associated with our website and keeps that ownership with us as opposed to it being allowed to be data mined anywhere else.
Any questions for Jason?
I just think it's important that everybody realizes all the services the Area Agency on Aging provides. so that we get everybody that's a bit eligible to get them, that they do, whether it's vaccines or whether it's healthcare or whether it's transportation. And I think that the advertising will certainly increase the use, and you've been doing a great job, Jason.
We have.
Thank you very much.
Do I have a motion to approve Resolution 21-0197?
Motion. Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Jason. Thanks, Jason.
Resolution 21-0200, appointments to the Lackawanna County Library Board.
Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby reappoint the following individuals to the Lackawanna County Library. Brian J. Callen, Esquire, 103 East Drinker Street, Dunmore. Term to begin immediately and expire on December 31st, 2023. William Zacher, 1228 Reynolds Avenue, Taylor, Pennsylvania. Term to begin immediately and expire on December 31st, 2023. Kathy Mazur, 937 Lincoln Street, Dixon City. Term to begin immediately and expire on December 31st, 2023. Francis Antarello, 408 Dogwood Drive, South Avenue, Township. Term to begin immediately and expire on December 31st, 2023. And Joan Cortez, 2020 Linden Street, Scranton. Term to begin immediately and expire on December 31st, 2022. Adopted in regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on July 23rd, 2021. Madam Commissioner.
Just for the public knowledge, back on the last meeting on July 7th, under Resolution 21-0186, there were 2 openings on the board, so we appointed 2 individuals named Maureen Brennan and Mary Rabel. Is that right, Tracy? Yes. Okay. And then these 5 appointments are reappointments? Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Do I have a motion to approve 21-0200?
Motion. Second.
On the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motions. 21-0198. Motion to direct PennDOT to enter into a bridge inspection contract with Labella Associates on behalf of Lackawanna County, and to enter into a corresponding reimbursement contract with PennDOT once received and approved by the county solicitors. Brian.
Madam Commissioner, here to speak upon that is our county engineer, Mr. Frank Suma.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. So this motion is regarding bridge inspections that the county is required to perform. As a public bridge owner, you're required to perform a certified bridge inspection at least once every 2 years for your qualifying bridges. This work is eligible for reimbursement through PennDOT, and Labella Associates has held this reimbursement contract for the past 5 years. Labella's contract has recently expired, and PennDOT allows the county to select the next firm. The PennDOT has received approximately 10 proposals on the county's behalf. I and the director of the Road and Bridge Department have reviewed all the proposals. Labella was one of the submitters, and it's our recommendation that we renew Labella. Our opinion was they were the most qualified applicant. They know the bridge inventory from their history with the county. They've been doing a good job, and they're a local firm, so we highly recommend to retain Labella. So the motion is to have PennDOT award the contract to Labella and have the county enter into a corresponding agreement with PennDOT for the reimbursement.
Madam Commissioner, the motion has been made on the table and be seconded. Vote upon it. If you have any questions for the
Second.
Any other question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion 21-0199, motion to approve the maintenance and service invoices for the elevator service from Pone for $4,994.40 and Otis for $10,969.
Madam Commissioner, to speak upon it is our Director of Maintenance, Mr. Mark Stewart.
Good morning, Commissioners. The Kone is for the government center. This is one for our elevators. This is a service contract that ends 12/31/21, and it's just a basic agreement. And the other basic agreement is a signature service from Otis Elevator for the courthouse. The courthouse has 3 elevators that we have to maintain, so I just want to approve the services for these contracts.
Do I have a second?
Second.
On the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Opportunity for the public to address the board.
Yes, sir. Go right up. Can you just state your name and address for the record?
Hi, my name's Eric Setzer. I'm a concerned citizen out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. What brought me out here today is to know what processes we have in place in Lackawanna County to ensure that we have the integrity of our last presidential election, and what processes we're going to focus on to ensure that the processes were held and we have the rightful president that we should have. Whether the results are solid or whatnot, I'm not here to debate that. I just want to know what processes we have in place as a county to ensure that the integrity of our elections are upheld.
Who wants to answer that?
Sure.
Donnie, the solicitor of the,
All right, thank you. Go ahead.
Well, as what I can tell you is the election was conducted according to Pennsylvania law. It was audited. We monitored the results. We correct. There were no additional ballots or missing ballots or anything else like that in Lackawanna County. In fact, we were the first large county in Lackawanna County in the state of Pennsylvania to have the election done that night. So there was no delays in counting. The ballots were all processed and we counted election night. And in fact, we had to report into the state by 11 o'clock that night. So I mean, that's what I can tell you with regard to that. Both representatives of the Republican and Democratic Party, also representatives of the Trump administration, were there, watched the canvassing of the votes, and nobody raised any issues or concerns with it. So as far as we're concerned, the election was conducted according to law.
There would be no further action into that. It is solid concrete. That's where we're sticking with it.
Correct. Yeah.
Thank you,
At this
sir.
point, it's been put away. Yeah, it's been put to bed.
Thank you, Mr. Stetson.
Setzer.
Setzer, sorry.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Come on up.
Thank you. Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
By no means am I a public speaker or anything of the sort, but my name is Ted Zeiler. I live over here in Cortez, Jefferson Township. I'm here representing the VFW Post 6520 and the Veterans Home Association of Cortez. I don't know if you ever had the opportunity, but if you ever gone down Cortez Road, you've seen our facility, which is approximately 3 miles from here on the right. But it's a facility that we built ourselves. And right now, we would like to ask the commissioners if it would be possible if we could get a grant where we could purchase a generator, where in case of a state of emergency, our facility would be accepted and approved as a place where people from the community could go for food, water, restrooms. Of course, you have to plug in our cell phones. But we would greatly appreciate your consideration, and we respectfully request some funding if we could.
I actually know where your post is, and Ms. Brenda Sacco is here now, and she is our Economic Development Director.
Yes.
And she can probably find you money, and she can probably help you with that. There's Brenda.
She's very good at her job.
Yeah, make it a point to talk to her before you leave.
Could I give you a hug later?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you for what you do.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No?
No?
Okay. Commissioners, other business. Frank?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to read a statement on behalf of the county commissioners. In the fall 2020, Lackawanna County and the city of Scranton entered into an intergovernmental cooperation agreement so Lackawanna County could begin collecting Scranton's delinquent property taxes. This agreement was the culmination of a set of discussions and negotiations that first began some 4 years prior in 2016. Thereafter,
Lackawanna County began collecting Scranton's delinquent property taxes. To date, since April 2021, Lackawanna County has delivered to Scranton an amount in excess of $3.3 million of delinquent property taxes already collected, which does not yet include July's collections. In each and every instance, the city has gladly accepted these amounts. To say the program is a success is an understatement. In return, Lackawanna County, its employees, and selected council who work diligently on behalf of the county and the city to help collect and deliver those millions of dollars to Scranton have come under scrutiny for no good acceptable reason, but only because of a false narrative presented by the city and continued by some local print media. There is no need to regurgitate the narrative as it has been widely discussed and reported. This despite the current intergovernmental cooperation agreement being 5% less than the city's previous collection rate, and most importantly, the delinquent fee is now borne only by the delinquent taxpayer and not by all other timely paying taxpayers, as had been the case. The attorney and administrative fee, which is 10% collectively, is paid by the delinquent taxpayer and not from the delinquent taxes that are collected. This directly results in more delinquent tax dollars going back to the city of Scranton and the entirety of its residents, as it should. Efforts to work through this false narrative have unfortunately been unsuccessful. This good agreement and wildly successful program have become so politicized to where it literally has dominated the headlines over the past few months, but most importantly, it has detracted and taken time away from the other important work that we at the county are responsible to ensure gets done concerning all of the other municipalities and residents who reside here in Lackawanna County. It is no longer acceptable that this issue detract from all that still must occur and is required to get done in Lackawanna County. Although this particular arrangement did not prove successful, the county remains committed to working with the city and its administration and council in future projects and doing what is best in serving our common constituency. Accordingly, Lackawanna County will be terminating the intergovernmental cooperation agreement with the city of Scranton in accordance with Section 5 of said agreement. Commissioners, additionally, I've prepared the notification which will be forwarded this morning to Attorney O'Brien on behalf of the administration as their solicitor, as well as Attorney Kevin Hayes, who is City Council solicitor. Thank you.
Anything else? Jerry?
No.
Chris?
Well, I'm just a little disappointed with that we couldn't come to an agreement and work things out.
And they still have time to do that, Chris. I mean, they can still deal with it, and it's been going back and forth now for months, and
I understand.
just nonsense.
But it's unfortunate.
It is.
A lot of work.
And maybe it'll get back to where it should be, but under the current circumstances, it's not acceptable.
I think it was, as Frank said, I think we talked about at the last meeting, generally speaking, they used to bring in $700,000 to $750,000 a year for delinquent taxes, and how many months did you say, Frank? 3?
You're correct, Madam Commissioner.
We turned over $3 million to them, so it's to their benefit, but it's getting to the point where we are doing everything that we're supposed to do under the contract drafted and signed by the city, and we have duties to this county, and we can no longer spend any more time arguing with them over something that they asked.
An agreement that they drafted and they signed, they passed at council meetings and the mayor signed, and then they question it afterwards. It's absolutely ridiculous, and we just have to go forward, and if they want to revisit this, we'll be glad to listen to them.
Anything else?
Okay. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to do that after adjournment. I just would like to thank, just want to get the names right, Jefferson Township Supervisors Matthew Pendrek, did I say that correctly? John Peters and Jason Hollister. And we want to give a special shout out and thank you to the Secretary and Treasurer Colleen Watt, who helped set up this meeting. So thank you, everybody. I'll take a motion for adjournment.
Motion. Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye. Thanks, everybody. Where's Matt? I thought he'd be here.
Who's Matt?
Matt Hendrick? Uh-oh.